it out.
Poetic.
Few about to run into Yaoi unless it's the other way around. I don't know, man. I feel so uneasy that the Jawhead, the Matilda, went phases, picks, without even being considered.
That is interesting, right? Just goes to show that these teams they have specific stuff in mind. Like, and I believe that a team willing to leave a Jawhead open for Yaoi is already prepared for it. That's like his marquee hero at this point, right?
Oh, Lusty coming in, catches Yelly Haze, H2, gonna take this Little Wanderer, that's their priority, and they're gonna jump over and steal that small camp. Oh, but up, down bottom though, look at this.
Seems to be a different story.
It's Rebo's turn. How you like that, Renegade?
I'm loving this right now.
Oh, Injector
Renegade, no
into
answers.
a knockout for the Hitman. First blood drawn.
Was that overconfident for Rebo?
Yes.
I feel like it was,
It
right?
kind of
Maybe he was relying a lot on Lusty's backup, but he did get intercepted as well.
But
Oh,
here's the
man.
thing. I don't think Yaoi was even. Sorry. I don't think Lusty was even ready for a fight because Yaoi actually threw him over there.
That is true. Like, didn't even care.
Here's your backup.
You want it, you got it, right? So at this point, let's just wait. I feel like that's a call there for NXPE. Also want to buy time for the Alice. The Rogers not really in shape to fight at the moment.
Not yet.
Same with the Fam. So almost every lane just wants to just not get picked off, which is counterintuitive to what you have with a Jawhead, right? You want to be the team that does the picking off.
And as expected, look at this, the aggressive rotation by Renegade, helping out mid, building up a fat stack down bottom. That's a huge wave. He can collect orbs from Yaoi about half health. BREN ESPORTS has priority over this first turtle. H is a little too far. James gonna answer over here. That is the circling giggle out of James. He gets popped, and there's the real revelation. Turtle confirmed by Carl Teasy. No answers from NEXPLAY.
Yep, you're absolutely correct. You're getting popped like pimples there over and over again.
Oh,
And
that's graphic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of is.
And it's not a good sign here for this team because I feel like they are, again, you seem to be the team that wants to be the aggressor here. At least the moment that you got the Roger on double buff, right? So, here we go though. With James, I feel like the game here is to kind of just not let Flap TZ cover you in lane so you can help.
Yeah.
You're the main front liner here no matter how you look at it.
He has to put up enough of a fight so that Flappy doesn't get free rotations.
That's a sad thing. Like,
For the past few games, I would see James enter like 3 people, around 4 people, and then NXPE is gonna take a few seconds to decide whether or not to help James. Do I want to help? Nah.
Live, but wait, Ejector onto Few. He's not at all threatened. He's just, I'm chill, I'll walk.
yeah, you got a lot of people around you in the first
Okay,
row.
kill though, caught the tail end of that.
There
with
you
the
go.
Minicam.
That's what we're
H2
talking about.
And James connection taking down Flap.
Isn't that what we just said? Like you gotta stop Flap here. Exert dominance on your lane, and they run up and do it right away. Love it when they listen to us.
H2 just jabbing away at the gold turret there, the outer shield turret on that's the XP lane, excuse me. But the gold lane though, they seem to be absent. Look, they always leave.
Yep,
right.
it's quite weird to see Renegade leave.
I don't like
You
it.
know, it's weird to see the Alice, right? Not
Oh!
really the Renegade.
He's walking into that bush wave. The dragon here, Rebo set it up. Plus the rage and the revenge. Renegade picked off easily like the alley-oop.
That was beautiful. Again, Lusty called it very well.
And
They had full vision the whole time.
yeah, it was more of Renegade's mistake, I think. He
Yeah.
walked in blind.
It was so sad. At the same time, I don't really expect that to happen a lot. Like, you don't expect to see a Kufra waiting on the bush for a long time there. And
That was the equivalent of walking into
Manhole.
no, like an establishment all dressed up and you slip on a banana.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, and look at this, BREN ESPORTS capitalizing quick. Oh, but they catch Rebo. Can they pin him down though? No! Ever the elusive one gets out of the real world manipulation. He survives.
That's what I really love about Brent. Everyone's a Cho player. I feel like that just
That's true.
everyone's just so good at Cho.
Literally true, but yeah, we may have bitten off more than he could chew. He's taken out here. Sandwich between 4 members. He was going for a play.
And instead, BREN Esports have a lot more fun here around the mid game. where we see everyone just getting as much gold as they can. That gold lead is pretty significant at 5.5 minutes.
Especially with a Nathan on your side. This is going to be massive for BREN Esports the moment we see around 11 or 12 minutes if this pace continues, because Carl Teasy has been unstoppable on his farm rotations here and has been quite untouchable in a lot of the fights that happened for the past few minutes as well.
You're supposed to be the scaling lineup. You're supposed to be a little bit behind at least. But no. BREN Esports says, you know what, we're going to do a lot of picks here. We're going to utilize Few and Lusty combination. And we'll get a lot of gold.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Of the scaling schematics here, BREN Esports, they're only really waiting for Carl Deasy, but the fact that he picked up the Hunter Strike, I kind of get the logic now. He's making up for that slow clear time by walking around so much faster.
Yeah, just pure damage output from Nathan actually nullifies.
Now he's in trouble.
Red
Goodbye.
team hero has
This
been
has happened,
slain.
what, twice, thrice now in a row in the 6-minute
Yeah,
game?
exact same spot. I hate that. I bet NXP just hates that spot the most.
True.
You can kind of feel the frustration building up because Yaoi just keeps walking into it.
Yeah, imagine the war flashbacks. Like,
Not again.
not again.
That's the sound.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a nice sound effect. You know, Calamity Reaver already up online for J here. NXPE, they need to play the same game BREN Esports played in game number 2 because this is just topsy-turvy for them.
Yeah, it's so inspiring to watch Carl Teasy play here, by the way. Oh, H2O though.
Again, it's that H2 and James connection up top, but they couldn't convert it into anything. Just like that in the flash. Cartesi takes down the turtle, possibly the last one of the game. All three going over to BREN Esports because of that, and they couldn't turn it into much.
I mean, it's really fun to have kills as a Roger in the mid game, but yes, you're supposed to have kills. The question is, what can you turn it into? That's one part of the question there not answered by NXPE.
And Lusty and Few, I think they saw a couple of members of NextPlay was walk into that bush, so they'd rather not.
Yeah, great macro here so far for BREN Esports, by the way. I'm loving how they're controlling. And even Flapteasy, who was killed multiple times in his lane.
They're shrinking NXP's map.
That's true. And very quickly, that bottom lane inner turret, rather, really I did not expect to go down that fast.
Even their own jungle is not their own. And look at this, Flapteasy. Use the ejector. He's able to get out. Electro final blow set down. There's the real world manipulation answered back by Yelly Haze. Lusty bouncing on through. They disengage. Renegade singing along. Blood flow out.
Singing along that beautiful song, and everyone is tuning in.
Yeah, BREN Esports in this game, 8 minutes in, they have 3 turtles, has better positioning around the Lord 35 seconds from now. They could potentially snowball out of control here if NXPE can't find a turret at all. If you look at the turrets for NXPE, they haven't really taken down any turret for BREN Esports, and the map control coming in from BREN is just giving them so many advantages.
Flawless map for BREN
Red team
Esports.
turret has been
Not a
destroyed.
single one blemished to the point where they should be troubled. So, yeah, to say that NEXPLAY EVOS is having a hard time gaining control of the map is an understatement.
It really is.
They couldn't get even their own jungle camps. It's so hard.
I don't know, man. I feel like NXP should be like trying to do stuff here, because if they keep doing this over and over again, like, you're not gonna recover.
Yep.
Like, unless you make like a big boo-boo as BREN, like everyone on NXP should be on double time trying to find a kill, because you can't beat BREN on the macro. I don't think they can. Like, no one can outscale the lineup here of BREN with a Benedetta and finally a name on the side, right? I mean, finally you got someone else going for late game here.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
9 minutes, 30 seconds in, I think Nathan Cartesi is an actual threat
Blue
now.
team
Look at
has
that. They only
slain
took
the
2
Lord.
members to take down that Lord.
And NXP just does not want to fight. Like, for me, you
Oh,
should.
And they catch H2!
Red team
You can
hero
Massive.
feel
has been slain.
the frustration. You can kind of see it in their movements.
Really is. Like, BREN right now is so confident, they can feel the fire. And they're going to keep going and force these team fights, and you'll see NXP turn back. At this point, you can't fight anymore because you're a man down.
Red
Yeah,
team turret has
they
been
do have
destroyed.
Yelly Haze to try and secure a little bit of defense here, but James immediately melting. Not a good sign for NXP.
Oh, there's the entropy here. Pop by Cartesi. Reverse Reverse clone helping chip away at that mid lane inhibitor. Bottom lane, they have a wave crashing in as well. Top lane, enhanced here by Lord. Let's see. This is another defense that NEXPLAY has to take.
And they are charging up Lusty with a stretch.
Oh, look at Rebo. Just casually walking in, punching that turret. And there's the... Oh, circling eagle into the back lines. Few shut down here by H2. They lose a man in the process. But at least NEXPLAY is still in this. They do not lose top.
Big defense here by NXPE, and like I said, if you just fight like that, right, you just try to pick a fight with BREN, one way or another you will get a kill, and maybe you can convert that into something.
Keep it tight. I think NEXPLAY wants to go tight here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Yawi goes down. Carlteasy takes him. There's a trade though, because Rebo is taken out one more time. Yelia is taken out by Carlteasy. Oh, he's a walking cannon here. James as well follows through. 2 defenders left on the side of NEXPLAY EVOS. Flapteasy versus Renegade. Oh, he doesn't even care about the ode. And Carlteasy, after 2 or 3 basic attacks, takes down the Hitman.
That was beautiful.
The hunter's now the hunted.
Oh man, that's free for...
The kill makes you... Sorry about that.
You had to,
It's
right?
a long evening, folks.
I mean, I forgive you, man.
Thank you. I condoned him. I sang along.
It was running through my head anyway.
There you go. But the
Thank
siege is upon us. 4 members here to defend. Not enough firepower from BREN just yet. Discipline is the call.
Yeah, they maximized the advantage they could get from that free for one to its full extent there. And NXP, I don't see any way of them walking out of their base anytime soon.
Yeah, and even Yawi couldn't survive the initial burst. And when your position 5 can't survive for no longer than 2 seconds, that's always bad news. NXPE, it's a 10k gold lead. They do have the Alice, but sometimes the Alice late game is not enough to revive an abysmal lead.
Like all on his own?
Yeah.
Yeah, not really, bro.
They could try.
We
but
saw it in game 2.
But, you know, Rockhart, you did say that BREN Esports, the only time that they might lose this one is if they make a crucial error. So let's see if this 55 seconds from now, the Luminous Lord will be up. That's a big place where a lot of miraculous plays happens.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about tournaments like this. Like, there's always a human factor, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Yawi gets caught. And there's no answer except a flicker out and disengage. Don't touch him. Touch our boy.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
Week 6, week 5, day number 2, by the way.
Don't, you can't blame us. All right, you're along for the ride. Just, you know.
Man, gotta thank the fans for sticking up. You know, they stayed up late with us.
And you stayed up with us with that really long pause. Like, if you did and you're still here,
my man,
you deserve a medal. By the way.
deserve a code. You deserve a code.
True fan. You deserve a code.
Yeah. Who knows? They might just.
You're baiting them to go in the comments.
They were given plenty codes.
True.
I'm sure there were a lot of
Here
codes.
comes that Luminous Lord we were talking about. After Carlteasy gets his orange, make quick work of this Luminous Lord here, second of the game. And yeah, not much to expect from NEXPLAY EVOS. They can't contest at all. They have to stay tight-knit, closed here. And I'm guessing it doesn't have to come off of Yawi initiating. It has to be a counter goal.
That's true. Think about it like this. Like, you can't really walk out of your base because you can't really push out. But there is still a possibility. Like, if they can actually get their hands on the flap and, you know, destroy him before he can walk out. Again, highly unlikely, but that 1% chance sometimes is all you need, right? Like, man, that's all I can say for NXP's hopes here in this specific matchup, because BREN is still scaling better.
Yep, you gotta hold your breath, folks.
Final
if you
stand.
are NEXPLAY EVOS fans, they need your help because this is quite the siege. Bottom lane falls out. There's the real manipulation set in by Yelly Hayes from the perfect spot. Down goes Renegade, down goes Yawi. 3 members left. Carlteasy shut down by H2. There's the Wave Dragon onto James. They're getting away with more than they expected, but the base is now the target, and it goes down. BREN Esports, much like last weekend, takes the series 2-1.
Another 2-1, you gotta say. I mean, BREN Esports, they're slowly crawling themselves back out there, man.
Yeah, definitely.